I'm back with the No Name K Tysco Sears guitar. Kind of vintagey strat style, but not quite look. And for this video, I've got two things that I want to accomplish, and that is I do now have the spring that goes under the tremolo whammy bar arm. And then I do have a high spot along the 5th or 6th fret. So what I'm going to try there is maybe tapping it down if I can, or I do have some files. If I can just hit that one, the rest of them look pretty good. We'll see about that. It should still play. I just know I'm going to get a little fret buzz around that area, so maybe I'll play around here. And then we'll plug it in and see how it sounds. Here is the tremolo arm and the spring that we're going to be installing, and that'll just go here and that'll go on top there. This is our high E, open, fretted at 1. So there's an issue, fretted at 2, which tells me that the 2nd fret is the issue for the 1st fret. Little fret buzz. Fret buzz on 6, goes away on 7, so I'm thinking that's the 2nd issue. So we'll take a look at the 2nd fret and the 7th fret, see if we can get rid of that buzz. Just to kind of confirm my suspicions here, I've got my little straight edge card, quite a bit of chatter back and forth. I don't know if the camera can see or hear that. A little bit more there. And again on the 7th, so maybe even something, I think there was on the 4th. So 2nd, 4th, and 7th are all a little high. Let's see if we can address that. We're just going to see if we can tap that down slightly. I don't know that that's really the problem, but before I do something destructive, like filing it down where you can't add material back on, my thinking is that try the easiest thing first. Like, again, just tapping it down, see if it can seat just another millimeter. And we'll check that. Quite a bit of chatter. I don't think that did anything, but we tried. I tried tapping it with a hammer, didn't have much success, but to skip that step I think would have not been the right way to do it either. So I am going to move forward with just trying to shave off the smallest amount of the top of each fret. See if we can't get a relief. There's not a lot of this fret left, but I don't think the guitar is worth doing a whole refret either. So this is kind of my only option to keep it somewhat budget friendly. Let's give that a shot. Going here is just a simple zip tie to keep the strings, the top 3 and the bottom 3 over each side and then down. And it's not so much a way to not have to buy a set of strings. It's more so in this kind of back and forth trial and error, I don't want to just burn through strings. So I'm keeping these on as a way to make an adjustment or make a couple adjustments, tune it up quick, see if there's any more issues, and then continue on making adjustments if I want, instead of having to burn through strings all the time. I'm just gonna lay a little bit of tape around the fret in an attempt to preserve the fingerboard. Next, we are going to take just a regular black Sharpie and ever so lightly draw a line across the top of that fret. And what that's going to do is give me a guide on how much material I'm taking off. Once that black Sharpie is gone, I know I've gone far enough where it's time to stop, take another look as to if I need to keep going with the file. We're going to start with a standard slim taper file. And in a smooth motion, run it across the fret and just try to remove as little material as possible with each stroke. If you look, most of my Sharpie is gone. So I'm now going to switch from the slim taper to the crowning file to give me that radius of the fret again. Lastly, we're just going to take a little bit of 000 steel wool and remove any ultrafine file marks or scratches that might be left in that fret. A little bit more. And let's quick check with our little flat edge square here. Yeah, I'm not going to go any further than that. I'm real happy with that. I'm going to go ahead and do, I believe it was the 4th fret and the 7th fret, same process. And then clip our zip tie and I'll check for fret buzz again. Cut and tune. And we will check. See how I did. This could be the first time this guitar has played in 30 plus years. Fun little fact I learned about recording and shooting video for guitars is sometimes you don't get it. I played a couple minutes of the no-name Strat copy and thought I was recording, and I wasn't. So that audio quality through the camera alone is trash. That's why I'm wearing a different outfit, because guess what? It's a different day. And I re-recorded it because I wasn't happy with the audio from the day that I was actually working on that guitar. Anyway, here's that guitar. Is this guitar done? No. But we made huge strides in a pretty small amount of work. We still have some intonation issues, and with this style bridge, I don't know that I'll be able to fix that. The guitar itself is actually, it's not a 3/4 size guitar, but it's not a full size guitar either. Here, I'll grab my Strat. And if you look closely, see if we line them up here, you'll see that this one just has a slightly smaller scale than the Strat does. It doesn't take much to get used to it. You're not sure why it feels different, and then you kind of get accustomed to it. But I think I said in the last video, this pickup doesn't work, so I'm looking for a replacement for this one. But I'm still pretty happy that I took a guitar that the action was about this high. Electronics were toast, frets were all over the place, and I just played it. I'll probably end up having a part 3 on this, just because there's miles to go yet on this thing. So if you want to stay up to date on the no-name Sears guitar, like and subscribe, and we'll try to catch you on the next one. Thanks.